Hello Libra, and welcome back to Insights by Randall. Today's reading is for June 2021. This is a general reading, so if the information doesn't apply, just disregard it. It is recommended to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a more rounded view of what's going on for you. This month I'm doing things a little bit different. I'll be focusing on career, love, and self-development, followed up by the wisdom cards. What is going on in Libra's career, June 2021? We have the Six of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. With the Emperor on top. Are these part of the reading? Okay. Usually, I don't get this many cards on top. So I'm thinking this is the recent past, the present, and this is the potential future. Recently there's been a victory in your career. You've obtained what you wanted. It was either a raise, starting your own business, got a promotion with a raise. You've been recently recognized and celebrated for your contributions. Things have opened up for you. There's excitement, adventure, some new information coming in for you regarding your career. Okay, let's start in the past. The Hanged Man. Either because of the pandemic, education, or just boredom and restlessness in your old job, you had decided to make a change, or you were ready to make a change. You took the steps necessary, and you got the Wheel of Fortune. It was entirely up to you. You were low on funds, either lost your income, and or lost your home, that you decided to take the matter into your own hands. You were not going to take any prisoners either. You had this drive and this need to change up your career. I'm getting two things here. Not only in your development as an individual, you needed the change, but I also feel like some outside influences, possibly the pandemic, had helped to set you on this course. So you did whatever it was that was necessary to move your career forward. Which brings us to the present. Victory, there's excitement, adventure. Then we have in the possible future the Four of Swords, Strength, and the Emperor. You've taken some major steps. You've had a major victory regarding this. Now that you're in this new job or career, you see that you don't have all the information. There's still some learning that needs to be done. So you'll be maintaining it at the same time as you're learning. For some of you, it's probably training, which is a form of education. For others, there's some formal education going on here. You're building your strength, your knowledge, your courage, and by the time you are finished with this transition from an old cycle into a new one, you're going to come out on top as the Emperor. At this point in time, there may be more money involved, but not as much as there's going to be. And if this is you starting your own business, there was some kind of a barrier, some kind of a block in your way, and you blasted through it. Please clarify the Six of Wands and Libra's career. You got the Star card, and I believe that was the card that's right here. So this one was supposed to come out as well. Please clarify the Six of Wands and Libra's career. This one does not want to go in. Got the World card. Wow. Definitely a completion of an old cycle. If I were you, I would be feeling pretty damn good right now. What you just moved away from, what you just moved out of, is now in the past and it is gone. This is like a career evolution. There's probably some anxiety, a little bit of fear of the unknown, not sure if it's going to work out, if it's going to stabilize or remain stable, or maybe a little bit of fear of it not being long term. It is. I'm getting both definitions from the star card. The one which is the wish fulfillment, the other one which is balance, grounding, taking the actions necessary to secure your foundation, excellent flow with creation. And with the world, the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new. This is your time to shine in your career. For those Libras that are still in your old job or career, now is the time to switch it up. Formulate a plan and act on it. Please clarify the Page of Wands in Libra's career. Please clarify the Page of Wands in Libra's career. Please clarify the Page of Wands in Libra's career. We have the Tower, and we have the Three of Cups. So far, this is bang on. Tower moments are not always negative. They're not always painful. Sometimes they can be very positive. I don't know if you had a Tower moment in your previous career. I'm sure that some of you did. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people had lost their jobs. And it could have been scary and painful at the time, but I'm getting a lot of positive energy from this. This has been a very transformative experience for you. You are enjoying this new job. You're having fun with it. There's a great deal of satisfaction and a huge sigh of relief. You had not realized how much you needed to change up your career until after it had taken place. Your previous job had grown stale and boring. You were just going through the motions. It was unfulfilling. Please clarify the Knight of Swords in Libra's career. Please clarify the Knight of Swords in Libra's career. You got the Hierophant. Please clarify the Knight of Swords in Libra's career. Please clarify. That one doesn't want to come out. As you're making this transition in your career from the old into the new, you've realized that a lot of the old ways of doing things just are not working anymore. I feel like that there was a set of rules and ways of doing things that you were able to rely on and that were a part of your foundation. Some of these concepts, rules, the ways of doing things can transfer and carry over into your new career, but I'm feeling like you're going to have to come up with a whole new routine. That's the word I was looking for, routine. This has also altered your personal life, your home life. Try not to concern yourself or be afraid of the unknown. Soon, all the information will be revealed. And I'm getting that through very specific steps in this transformation, you've come into information that you didn't even think of, that you weren't even expecting. And the thought was, oh God, now how am I going to handle this? How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to incorporate this? Well, those information surprise packets are almost finished. You do have a bit more coming in, some new information coming in that's going to change things up a little bit more. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know about their career? Is there anything else that Libra needs to know about their career? Four of Pentacles. In some ways, it's kind of like you've gone backward with money. This career change has cost you more money than what you expected, or the transition, it was two small checks, a small check from your old job and a small check from your new job. That's put on a little bit more stress. Keep going. You're doing an excellent job. You're on your way. Temperance. Stay balanced, stay focused, and everything will be okay. Now I have this burning question. Will Libra be making more money in this new career? Will Libra be making more money in this new career? Ace of Pentacles, new financial beginning. Five of Wands, there's some competition. Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay. You may be dealing with some competition, or you may be dealing with internal conflict, possibly over the old ways of doing things. You had a set routine that you appreciated, possibly even enjoyed, and really relied on. Ten of Swords is burden. This whole transformation has been a huge burden on you, but it's been for the better, and it will be for the better, because in the potential outcome there's strength and the Emperor. You having the power, the ability, the fortitude, the knowledge to create what you want, and then the Emperor being in the driver's seat, you deciding what takes place in the work environment. And here's the Ace of Swords. New information coming in, just like the page under here. And I feel like once this new information comes in, this new way of doing things, these new thoughts, it's going to allow you to put down the 10 wands and unburden yourself. The Eight of Swords in reverse, this is the blinders coming off, the feeling of being trapped or stuck, or you just have to go with the flow. It's all leading up to the Emperor. Very soon, and possibly in the month of June, this new information will be coming in, and you'll be able to set yourself free completely from the old and welcome in the new. That is one of the best readings I'd ever done for career. Now we will move on to love. What is going on in Libra's love life, June 2021? We have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords, with nothing on top. I think these two cards came out in love life in, I think, 2 other readings for this month. Okay, starting off with the Hermit. For those of you in a relationship already or single, the feeling is the same. You're feeling alone, you're feeling isolated and separated. Some of you are ignoring the opportunity to go inward and figure out the things that will make you a better partner, a better mate. And then others are taking the time to clean out your internal closet, work out past conditionings, hurts. Now is the time to evolve. I feel like some of you may be separated from a long-term relationship right now. And for some of you, I don't think that's going to be permanent. I think the two of you are going to come back around. But after you do this self-transformation in your love life, it's definitely time to clean out the closet. Your relationships have been so affected by all the past pain and sufferings that you have gone through. Please clarify the Hermit and Libra's love life. Please clarify the Hermit and Libra's love life. Please clarify the Hermit and Libra's love life. You've got the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I expected that Eight of Pentacles to pop up because that's been going around in most of the June readings, either in self-development or in love. Well, it's good to know that those of you Libras who don't want to be alone are not, but you are performing a juggling act here, trying to work on yourself as a lover in the middle of a relationship. Hopefully the two of you have decided to help each other evolve, grow, and heal, because that would make things a hell of a lot easier. But I feel like many of you, it's been a personal journey, and it's been all by yourself, even if you're in a relationship. That can make things very difficult. But the whole theme so far is mastery of self. Please clarify the Queen of Coins in Libra's love life. Please clarify the Queen of Coins in Libra's love life. We have the Three of Pentacles. That's another one that keeps coming up. The High Priestess And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow. These 4 cards and these 2 cards are a repeating theme for many signs in the month of June. This is about listening to your intuition, paying attention to the energies that are influencing everybody at this time. It's like there's not a whole lot of choice right now. You have to go with the flow. But this flow is healthy and it's good and it's positive. It's not about pain, suffering, and destruction. It's about flowing, growing, changing for the better, and releasing the past. I've always found that when these 2 cards come out together, it's about a huge transformation. For many of you that are in a relationship and growing together, I'm seeing excellent teamwork, excellent willingness, little bit of difficulty with egos getting in the way, but that's normal and natural. Fantastic working together. For those of you that are in a relationship but are taking this journey on your own, hopefully you can talk your significant other into transforming together or helping you to evolve as an individual without them personally influencing it or getting in the way. Please clarify the Ten of Swords in Libra's love life. Please clarify the Ten of Swords in Libra's love life. Please clarify the Ten of Swords in Libra's love life. You've got the Chariot in reverse. You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Excuse me, you got the Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man in reverse. Many of you Libras had hit a brick wall. There's a sense of going through the motions, of not really having any emotional fulfillment. It was like you were dead in the water and you didn't know what to do. The relationships that you were in or still in didn't hold the emotional value for you. They weren't satisfying. You weren't gaining anything from them. This was because a lot of the past pains, sufferings, conditionings, and concepts were boiling to the surface and needed to be excised. But you are shifting and changing your perspective. You've begun to eliminate your baggage, and you see a whole lot of new possibilities coming in, both for those who are still in a relationship and growing or growing together, and those that are looking for the next relationship. At this point in time, there might be some confusion and a lack of realization and awareness of exactly what you want, because as you're making these transformations in love, you're realizing that some of the concepts and ideas that you had about being in love were unhealthy and or unrealistic, and you find them fading away and or they no longer matter to you. So there's some wondering, okay, so if that isn't what being in love means, well then what does it mean? The beauty part of it is you get to figure that out for yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what that means. Only you will know. What else does Libra need to know about their love life? What else does Libra need to know about their love life? What else does Libra need to know about their love life? Page of Swords fell out. Here we have the Hermit again. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, take these new ideas, these new concepts that are coming in, pay attention to those tiny thoughts and feelings that are coming from your intuition, and follow your own advice. Follow the advice of your intuition. Follow the advice of your inner voice. I'm getting the negative side of the Hermit here. For those of you that like to or want to hold on to things the way they are, it's not going to work. You're either going to end up alone or you're going to be alone for a long time, because your past is affecting your present and your future. Your baggage is weighing down not only your love relationship, but all of your relationships. And if it continues, there's just misery and aloneness. And even if you remain in a relationship, there's just this feeling of a chasm between you and your partner, and it'll still lead to misery and aloneness. But for those of you who choose to, or reluctantly choose to, truly let go of the past, not just push past it, I feel like there's many of you that really don't know how to let go. You just know how to push past it and continue. Well, you may push past it, but it's a ball and chain on you, and you're just dragging it along in your relationships. Truly learn to let go and release so that you can find that real happiness in your relationship. For those of you that are doing this, fantastic. You're doing a great job. Keep listening to your intuition and your inner voice. Keep altering your perspective, letting go of the past things, and figuring out what you really want in a lover's relationship. Okay, that completes the lover's part of the reading. Now I will focus on self-development. Tell us about Libra's self-development in June 2020. You have the Hanged Man again, the Eight of Wands, and you have the Six of Wands again. I believe the Six of Wands was in your career, with nothing on top. So many of you have made some major sacrifices for your self-development. There were some attachments and some addictions that you just were really not ready to let go of. And it was extremely difficult for you to do that. And some of you may have been addicted to drugs, but there are other things that people develop addictions to, like sex, food, or retail therapy. It's been a hard road in your self-development. Hats off to you. I bow in honor and respect for all the shit you've been going through to let go of the past and release it and allow yourself to move into a brighter you, a cleaner you. I don't know how long you've been tackling this, but I want to say within the last 12 months, it has been a huge transformation. Things are flowing easier now. You're going with the current rather than fighting it. It's been a massive victory. Again, you had a huge victory in career and you had a huge victory in self-development. The two are probably in correlating together, in conjunction. Please clarify the Hanged Man in Libra's self-development. Please clarify the Hanged Man in Libra's self-development. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Strength card again, and the Eight of Swords again. I think this one is supposed to be over here, and this one over here. It's pretty much saying the same thing that was in your career and love life. You have blindness here, unable to move, unable to free yourself. If you tried to change things, you got cut. Here we have loss and focusing on the loss. I feel like some of you had dealt with a death, perhaps from the pandemic. Some of you are still in the process of grieving. And those of you that haven't suffered the loss of a loved one, you're grieving over the loss of what you thought were major parts of your identity. You are discovering new things about yourself. You've discovered quite a bit of new things about yourself. Some of it has been exciting and there's a revelation about it. And some of it has been a deep grieving because you had so personally identified with these concepts that it was like losing a loved one, but it was a part of yourself. A lot of pain and suffering in the past 12 months. But on the brighter side, you've already begun this new path, this new development of self, and it has already begun manifesting in your physical reality. You're gaining strength from your transformation. Please clarify the Eight of Wands in Libra's self-development. Please clarify the Eight of Wands in Libra's self-development. Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Here you have the Hermit again in reverse. I feel like for some of you, or for many of you, being alone is really detested. You can't stand it. You hate being alone. But it seems like that's what the doctor has ordered. And it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship right now or not. You are still experiencing that aloneness. Or you're spending a great deal of time alone. For those of you that truly love and like yourself and you enjoy your self-time, this part doesn't apply to you. This applies to those that don't. You are going to have to get to know yourself better. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging your past. Let it go and release it. Because you're fighting against the currents. You're fighting against the present energies that are trying to help you. And most importantly, you're fighting against yourself. Life is already providing the lessons necessary to learn to love yourself and enjoy your own company. And the whole purpose of this is for you to get comfortable with you. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy you for being you. Please clarify the Six of Wands in Libra's self-development. Please clarify the Six of Wands in Libra's self-development. We have the Six of Cups, the Empress in reverse, there's the Hierophant again, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Six of Wands, this is a major victory. In this major victory, you have let go of and released into the past with light and love this self-loathing, this hatred of self, these concepts of I'm not worthy, I can't stand myself, who would want me? And a lot of that was conditioning. Someone or many people in your youth had taught you that you were crap and you were not worth it. But as you have healed and are healing from that old past garbage, and truly learning to nurture and love yourself and be there for yourself, you're realizing you are worth it. You are damn worth it. And you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be respected. You deserve and you have the right to create your life the way that you want. And this is the major victory. This is one of the most profound victories anybody can have in their life, is recognizing their own self-worth and their own value. You are valued and you are loved by creation, the universe, spirit, the source, God. And it has been past time for you to love and value yourself the way that creation does. And if anybody comes into your life that doesn't, screw them. They're not worth it. Or they haven't done that for themselves yet. They haven't realized their own value yet. Well, that was pretty clean cut. That completes the self-development. Now I'm going to do the wisdom cards, which is my favorite part of the reading. What wisdom does Libra need to know at this point in time? What wisdom does Libra need to know at this point in time? What wisdom does Libra need to know at this point in time? Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Legends. Learn from those who inspire you. I believe that it was Virgo that got this card as well. And opportunity knocks. I think Virgo got that one as well. Opportunity knocks. It was either Leo or Virgo. Definitely many reoccurring themes, concepts, and energies taking place with all signs during this time. I believe we are in major transformation as a species. Knowledge. Knowledge is the most powerful tool that you can use to bring about change to yourself and to the world around you. Building knowledge is an ongoing process with results that will last a lifetime. No one can take this away from you. Knowledge is the foundation that can provide you with the opportunities of fulfillment and freedom to choose your life's path. It will bring about confidence and clarity, so follow your path with enthusiasm and focus. The card makes that so easy, but I've been going through a lot of transformations myself, and I can tell you, and I agree with you, it's difficult to have enthusiasm when you're going through the pain of loss, when you're going through the pain of letting go of the past. It is difficult to have enthusiasm in that. Legends. You have the opportunity to rise to great heights. Listen, learn, and gain insights from those whose path you wish to follow. Gather information and do some research into your legend. Learn what is best for you right now to follow your dreams. Folktales describe how the main personality in a legend copes with the events of everyday life. Deep within the tales is a lesson to pass on to you. The story may be of miracles, spiritual courage, or even fairy tales. True legends such as Joan of Arc and Nelson Mandela courageously took on battles to overcome obstacles and persevered to meet triumph and victory. With all this personal transformation you are creating here on the legend, for many of you, you could probably write it down and sell it as a book, or even make a movie out of it. Opportunity knocks. New opportunities are coming your way. Brilliant ideas, educational possibilities, new friends, expanding your potential, and opening yourself to greater possibilities. You are a good team player and have gained respect from your work colleagues and peers. You have good reason to feel proud of your achievements and attitudes toward yourself and others. Embrace this new endeavor with this raw creative energy. Go for it. It is time to dazzle yourself and stretch your wings and fly. I definitely think that correlates with your self-development. The way that you are moving into new ways of liking, loving, and caring about yourself, I'm pretty sure that you're dazzled. Especially those who were truly self-deprecating. If you've washed yourself of those things, and in the process of washing yourself of those things, you're dazzled or prepared to be dazzled by your amazement. Okay, that concludes the reading. I hope you appreciated it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.